Marichek with space, and he makes VMI pay. Biggest lead of the day, 7-4 RMU. Connolly creeps. McIsaac and Fector again protecting Cage. Neither one of these keepers want to give up that lead. Worked around Zuhowski. Dalla meets it and kicks it away again. Zuhowski's got it. He tied it up on Thursday and he won it as well in the semis. Zuhowski rips through! Tied at 7! Benek. 5. Shimmies. Gives it off. McLennan, and it goes! .8 seconds to go. Graham McLennan puts RMU up 8-7. There was an offsides penalty that goes against RMU's Tommy Linehan as you see Bagwell go flying over there. Looked more like Jeff Bagwell with the slide. I almost called him Jeff, actually, right before I said Dayton, so I'm glad I didn't say Jeff. For you baseball fans at home, former Astros great.
Would you be surprised if I've told you that that's the second Jeff Bagwell mentioned today?
No, actually I wouldn't, because I think Jeff Bagwell should be remarked a little bit higher. He's a great player. Fans bundled up. It's cold here for some NEC After Dark. And this crowd has come to life. The Shark Tank, it's starting to spill over. And can the Vikings hold on to the boat and cross the moat successfully? Winner to the championship on Saturday to play RMU.
How long have you been waiting to use that moat and boat?
Honestly, man, that just literally came to me. Sometimes I just let the mind take the wheel, and I just hope and pray it sounds right. RMU awaits the winner of this one to see who it will face for the NEC title. Shots awfully similar, 21-20 in favor of LIU. It was a back and forth affair in that opening quarter, and really the second quarter too. You feel for Cleveland State in a way because it had a chance to be down by 1 going into halftime. Quick response by LIU's Aiden Zuhowski. So now a 2-goal deficit. That feels like a huge swing there, Spencer.
Yeah, but just, again, miscues and errors and turnovers for Cleveland State have been the difference. It's not like they're doing anything necessarily wrong in the situation. That's just errant turnovers and some bad bounces, I think, for LIU or for Cleveland State. And, you know, that last goal we saw was just perfectly played by LIU to be able to put it back in front and scored. It just kind of felt like those are the type of situations that happen more to LIU than it does Cleveland State. You saw the 1 goal that was scored after jumping into the air and bouncing for Cleveland State, but other than that, the rebounds have been really good for the Sharks.
Johnson puts it through, and it's a 1-goal separation in a blink of an eye, 8-7.
Johnson wasting no time. Once he got that ball, just firing it away immediately, and the right decision there for Cleveland State. Another look, you take a look and see Johnson getting it, immediately just turning, whipping it towards the circle, towards the net there for Cleveland State. Xander Johnson, 13th goal of the year, first today for the Vikings. Good start, good response, I should say, coming out of the half for Cleveland State.
Former ASUN All-Freshman selection. And another face-off control for Cleveland State, a chance to tie things up here. Van Voorhees operates the offense. A very young Cleveland State team. Van Voorhees last year with just 3 goals, and he quickly skyrockets to one of the top options this year. And again, this is a Cleveland State team that has been without its leading scorer in Brennan Hickey since early April. Coach German was hopeful that he would be able to play tonight. He is dressed, but a tweaked ankle against Detroit Mercy, and he's been out since. Van Voorhees, Johnson, tied at 8.
Back-to-back goals for Johnson. Van Voorhees, a nice feed to him. It all started with the pick to get the separation for Van Voorhees. He gets around another defender, and that defender that took that pick, he got knocked down in the process. So that's who he's supposed to be in the general area of Johnson. If he's over there, might have forced more of a difficult shot for Johnson, but instead, Johnson finds the back of the net for the Vikings.
Just like that, all even at 8. And Xander Johnson coming to life, now 1 goal shy of being tied for 6th all-time in Viking history. But he's more so concerned about getting his Vikings to a first-ever conference title game. And another face-off advantage for Cleveland State can take its first lead since it was 2-1 in the first quarter.
I was about to say, I was scrolling through the stats to see when the last time that Cleveland State had led. It felt like every time they were just kind of clawing back against LIU, and you're right. 2-1 was the first lead they had, and that was early in that first quarter. You have to wonder the adjustments that were made by both of these teams, especially with Andy German for Cleveland State, the adjustments he made coming out of this halftime for the Viking squad.
Adair trying to give his Vikings a rare lead. Johnson looking for a third quarter hat trick. Berkey. 20 on the shot clock. $14. Adair, and an easy save for Wilkin.
Yeah, unfortunately for Adair there, just fired it right into the netting of the stick there for Wilkin, and you got to put that ball somewhere away from the goalie, not right at his chest there for Adair. I know it's a hard shot to take, but you got to kind of have a little bit of finesse, a little bit of something on it that makes it either bounce or go into the corner.
Feels like it's been quite some time since LIU's had a true offensive opportunity. Trying to go back ahead. Both these teams looking to be that second team to appear in the title game on Saturday. Block. Honeywell, all rookie pick last year. Evades pressure, put home. Cohen block. Not blocked, and it's 9-8 LIU.
Block was waiting in that, you call it in hockey a backdoor tap in there, just waiting in that back post for LIU. Was able to just get that one and fire it away, and not much that Justin Dallum could do on that one. Good goal there for Cohen Block, Victoria, British Columbia senior.
So it puts the Sharks back 1 step ahead, and for getting your first goal of the season, what a time to do it. Again, both these teams have come up on the wrong end in semifinals. Last time for Cleveland State being in the semifinals a few years ago in the ASUN for LIU, bounced out in overtime, heartbreaking loss to RMU a year ago. And so it feels that both these teams just so motivated to get to championship Saturday. And a timeout called by LIU. So the Sharks grab the lead and grab momentum as LIU looking to punch its ticket to the championship, up by 1, 9-8 here at Joe Walton Stadium.